This Saturday, it's the can't-miss fight of the year. The real deal, Evander Holyfield.
The truth is, it's not a game.
MMA powerhouse Vitor Belfort.
I'm there, protecting my legacy.
It all comes down to this.
It's gonna be a war.
Legends 2, this Saturday on pay-per-view.
The Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the real deal, Evander Holyfield. Evander, great to... do we want to talk with Evander beforehand or afterwards? Let's talk with Evander before you get going with your workout. Evander, before you get going with your workout, I want to get your thoughts. Short notice. You, Vitor Belfort. How did you get the call? When did you find out? And tell us about being here, getting ready to main event on pay-per-view on Saturday night.
Well, it's obvious that I also come down with COVID, and they needed somebody to fight, so they asked me, and I was trying to figure out, man, I'm bigger than the Oscars now, but they said they want to fight, and I accepted, so I'm here.
Yeah, I felt like it didn't take too much time for you to be able to go and say yes, because I know you were clamoring for a fight. You were supposed to fight Kevin McBride, and when that fight got postponed because of Teofimo Lopez testing positive, then you were kind of in no man's land in many instances. But did you stay training? Obviously, you look in impeccable shape. I feel like you didn't take a day off of training.
Well, training is what I do. And so I guess the big thing is, telling the young people, if you do things right, they're going to work out for you. So I feel that, you have to tell older people the same thing, because regardless if you're old or young, you have to do things right.
In your mind, going ahead and fighting a guy like Vitor Belfort, who has a unique style, how do you prepare for somebody like that? I mean, you've been in the ring against everybody, but how do you prepare mentally for somebody like Vitor Belfort?
It's a game. Boxing, the game, MMA. They different. So, I'm sure if I was getting into his game, I would be in trouble. He getting in my game, he in trouble.
I like that. Now, being away from the ring for over 10 years, how are you feeling? I mean, are you glad to be able to get back in the ring and test your skills once again?
Well, the big thing when it was taking 2 years because I was looking to fight somebody else who, not my age, but younger, but still, I realized that, I'm in good shape. If I don't get out of shape, then I don't have to worry about it. And it just, it's just me fighting. If I were fighting MMA, I'd be in trouble. It's just like he boxing. He in trouble.
So how much did you miss being away from the crowd, being away from the fans, being away from this kind of atmosphere, main eventing on pay-per-view? You did it so many times over again, but how much did you miss it? And how much are you looking forward to making that ring walk on Saturday?
Well, it's not like I really missed it. It's just the fact is when Tyson and I just so happen to be doing something, and people say, what would happen if them two guys? And, they offered so much money that, I think I'd take another chance with somebody that I already don't beat.
Yeah.
And so from that point, I started getting in shape because the fact of the matter, it took a lot of time for me to even start looking good. Now, and I think I look all right here, but it took 2 years for me to start looking okay.
And also on Saturday, we just heard yesterday that the former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and his son Donald Jr. will be providing alternative commentary. Donald Trump, and he actually hosted a couple of your fights. What does that mean for you to be able to have the former president of the United States, someone who you know quite well, dating back to, when you were at your apex as heavyweight champion of the world?
Well, Donald Trump, when Atlantic City became real big because Donald Trump was running the boxing. So, he do a great job, and I'm honored to just know that he would sit there and take time to be part of the commentary.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very interesting, very unique. I mean, I don't even remember a situation like this. And for those who are doubting you, because people are saying, with everything you've done, Evander, why come back? Why the return? What do you want to tell those who are wondering the question, why?
Well, yeah, the big thing is we always get information to the young people. And we say, if you don't quit, everything will be all right. Then when you get older, then you start quitting. When you stop taking care of yourself older, then you start falling down and hurt yourself. Still, if you take care of yourself, my whole thing is that I was young at one point in time and I didn't get the bad habits. So older, now I can speak to both. I'm older, I'm 58 years old, and they say, well, you're taking a chance, but you'll never be successful in life if you don't take no chances. And I'm telling you, little kids learn how to walk and all that because they look up and see somebody walking. When you see somebody doing something, you feel that you can do it too. And then when you get older, then our parents say, well, I have enough. I guess I don't have to do that. Then, they mad because they sit in the chair. Now, the chair itself broke them down. Because when people walk and all that, you'll find that people who walk, the safest exercise in the world is just walking. If people just take time and just walk, they'll be all right.
Well, Champ, thank you so much for joining us. We'll let you work out, and we look forward to talking with you tomorrow during the final press conference.
Thank you.
The real deal, Evander Holyfield. We're going to get out of the ring, let him work out. The former cruiserweight and heavyweight champion of the world against Vitor Belfort this Saturday live on Triller Fight Club pay-per-view.